Hi Middles, I am checking in with you again. I am excited to share a book with you today. This book is about perspective drawing and it talks about what is perspective. And that is something that we've been working on in my class earlier this year. So it's building on that.
What is perspective? Perspective is a way that artists can make a painting seem to have distance and depth. This painting was done on a flat surface, but perspective makes the picture almost look real, as if you can jump inside of it. This is how perspective works. These three figures are all the same size, but the position on the page and the lines in the drawing make them look as though they're different sizes. When you look at a painting that has been done in perspective, it might seem as though you are looking through a window. Artists make things that are supposed to be far away very small and close to each other. In this painting, the lines on the street and the buildings all seem to come together in one spot on the horizon. The place where the lines meet is called the vanishing point. When you look at something, you're really seeing the light that an object gives off. Your eyes change the light into electrical signals that go to your brain. Your brain turns the signals into an image. This all happens very fast. Each of your eyes sees things at a slightly different angle. Your brain puts these two images together so that you see things as having 3 dimensions. This painting by Diego Rivera looks very 3-dimensional. Artists can use perspective to show how large something is. This artist has painted a group of very small people in the lower left-hand corner of this painting. It adds to the optical illusion that the building is very large and tall. Perspective can also give you the feeling that you're looking down a long hall. Look very carefully at the picture. The doors and the table are real, but the hallway is painted. This is a painting of Venice, a famous city in Italy. The artist wanted to show his home city on the day of an important festival. He used lines of perspective to make the city look very large. Artists also show perspective with light and color. Things that appear close up have sharp outlines. Things that seem far away look fuzzy. At the horizon, the sky appears lighter than the sky overhead. This painting was made by Claude Monet. This next painting is a painting by William Turner. And this artist painted steam from the trains and mist to create a sense of space and distance in his painting. Although you can't really see the vanishing point, the lines of the train track seems to lead far into the distance. By the early 20th century, artists wanted to do something new. They tried experiments with perspective. This painter tried to show a mandolin from many different angles in the same painting. This style of painting is called Cubism. This artist decided to leave perspective out of his painting. He wanted to put everything on one plane. The painting is not realistic. Instead, it shows the forms of everything you would see in a park, but it's very flat. You can test this out if you want. Get a piece of paper and follow these directions. Draw a vanishing point on an imaginary horizon. Draw 3 or 4 rectangles. Use long straight lines to connect 3 corners of each rectangle to the vanishing point. Add some flat, abstract designs in between the rectangles. Color your design. Perspective can help create landscapes. There are not many things in this painting, but it is very dramatic. The white line makes the road look as though it runs far into the distance. You can paint your own dramatic landscape using this technique as well. This is similar to what we did in our previous project when I had you draw a house using a 1-point perspective on the horizon line with 1 vanishing point. The lines of perspective in this painting leads your eyes straight back to the vanishing point. The figures almost seem to be floating out of the light at the back of the painting. Try your own perspective drawing that includes figures.